Hey guys, welcome back to the Beauty Bar. So I'm going to be doing a 1980s kind of inspired look today. I'm performing in a show in a couple of weeks that is basically the early years of MTV, so 80 to 85 basically. And I'm trying to get my makeup nailed down for the show. I've already got my base makeup on as far as my foundation, concealer, powder, and I've done my contour. I haven't done any blush or highlight yet, but I've done my contour. I'm actually going to be for blush today, since the 80s was all about bright colors and stuff like that, unless you were, you know, of the punk rock group, which was mostly black makeup. I'm going to be using the Jeffree Starr Cosmetics Beauty Killer palette, and I'm basically going to be using for my eye look and everything, especially like these two, Star Power and Expensive, which are like electric blue and electric pink. But for blush, I'm actually going to take, and very lightly, because these are very pigmented, dip into the pink Star Power. Like, ooh, like barely tap. Goodness gracious. And I'm going to be doing that as my blush. Just going to be just a little bit more pink. Now, obviously back in the 80s, they didn't do really any contour and highlight, but like I said, this is 80s inspired and I'm going to, so don't read me the riot act because I'm not exactly historically accurate. So this is a really bright pink. So, and I'm bringing it more towards the apples of my cheeks too, which isn't what I usually do, but okay. So I don't know if you can see that pink. It's not super duper bright because I don't want to go crazy with it, but there's that. So I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star MannyMUA collaboration Skin Frost highlighter in Eclipse, which is just this light like champagne peach. I don't want to go like too gold. I probably could though, but I'll just go with this with my fan brush, just kind of dipping in to that. Can y'all see that highlight there? Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't contour my nose. I think I still have enough powder on my brush to just, yep, come in here and just thin it out a little bit. Okay. So I can then go bridge of nose, and a little bit on the tip. Okay, just a little bit in the center of the forehead. I'm not picking up any more product, just using what's already on the brush. A little bit on the chin. Okay, so that's all the Skin Frost I'm going to be using. So for eyes, I'm going to be priming my eyes like I usually do with one of my cream shadows. I'm just going to be using my neutral Elegant, which you guys have seen me use 100 times at this point already. Find my cream shadow. There it is, cream shadow brush. This will just hopefully help my eye makeup stay in place. And plus, being that it's a lighter color, it kind of covers up any discoloration and helps the eyeshadow to pop a bit more. Bring that right up to the brow bone, all the way down to the lash line. A little on the inner corner. So I was thinking I might actually use the Skin Frost for the highlight on the brow bone, the inner corner. So I'm actually not going to put a, per se, base color on. So I'm going to go on with my liner shader brush. Make sure it's nice and clean so I don't have any extra other colors. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to be putting Star Power, which is the bright pink, actually in my crease and kind of blowing it out, up and out, because, you know, the 80s eye makeup was all about insane shapes and colors. Ooh, hello pink. Okay. Ooh. I'm going to bring it into the kind of the inner crease, inner corner here, and just really start buffing that out. So I have a good wash of pink going a good distance. Whew, that's bright. Goodness gracious sakes, Jeffree. Pigment and bright, bright colors. Goodness gracious. Alright. Do the same thing with the other eye. Alright, so I think I'm going to be doing a very defined cut crease with this. So I'm going to be taking my cream shadow brush, my Splurge cream shadow, and some concealer. Just a little bit of concealer. A little dot on the hand there. And a little bit of this cream shadow. Get a little bit of it out of there. And just kind of blend it on my hand. Okay, so go in here, just really clean up that crease. And of course I'm picking up the pink on the outer eye area here. Let's see. And just really cut it out there. So same thing on the left eye. That shadow is so pigmented it actually kind of dyes the cut crease color in pink. That's okay. We're going to cover up most of that anyway. Alright, so concealer and shadow. Make sure I'm relatively close in shape. There we go. I'm going to grab a makeup wipe to wipe this junk off my hand. I blended the cream shadow and the concealer. Get that off there. I think I'm just going to take my makeup wipe, just the corner, kind of clean up those edges a little bit. There we go. Take my beauty blender, which probably still has a little bit of stuff on it, and just kind of tap it to blend it back in. Alright, so that is the pink with the cut crease. Where's the pink? So I got a little bit crazy right there. I need to cover that up. Let me dip in with my, actually I'm going to dip in with my liner brush to the pink and just cover up that little spot where I got overzealous with the concealer. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. Let's take and use the pink on a liner brush and just intensify that line right there. That's really cool. Okay. Alright, so for our next color, I'm going into Expensive, which is this really pretty, sparkly kind of electric blue. And I'm going to think I'm going to actually use my liner brush for this because I want to get close to that cut crease, but not like touch it. So, because I want to have like a little bit of a cream colored line between. So I'm going to go into Expensive and kind of just start on the lid here. And I'll touch kind of there, but then I kind of want to keep my, there we go, my line. Can you guys see that? I'm just going to cover in. I might thin out that line a little bit. Don't want it to be quite so strong there. And just bring it out. Grab my brush I used for cutting the crease and just kind of clean that up just a smidgen. Y'all see that line? Perfect. So I think after I've kind of gotten that line in there, I'm going to take and dip in with my shader brush just to pack on some more of this color and darken it a little bit. Okay. Now I'll do the other side. The left side's always so much fun when you're right-handed. Alright, so I'm going to touch right there. And I want these lines kind of touching right at the inner corner here. And keeping it close but not on that line. There we go. So this, I think this is actually going to be a really good look for the 80s because they were all about really graphic shadow looks and stuff like that. So this is actually very graphic, you know, very sharp edges. By the way, I've already curled my lashes so I don't have to fight with this makeup to do so. So I think for the upper lid, that's fine. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is take my setting spray and set that so hopefully it won't migrate, especially with that nice crease there. Okay. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter, so hoping it will. I haven't got a big bandwidth back here just to dry this real quick. This will set. Now I could definitely use a colored liner for this if I wanted to, but I think we have quite enough color on the lids at this point. So I'm actually going to take and wet my liner brush a little bit and go into this other shade here on the Jeffree Starr palette called Black Rainbow, which is this one. It's kind of a ooh, there you go, shimmery black sparkle. And I'm going to take and use that for a liner on the upper lash line. Just using my liner brush here. Dip in. I think that's nice and dark, good. Let's see. Really close to the lash line. I don't want really a super thick liner, but I'm going to follow my wing out just to kind of define that wing right there. Okay. Does anybody else have issues with one side of their face as far as like it being easier to do than the other? Leave a comment. I want to know I'm not alone in this. I need to darken that blue over there on that side. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to take and clean my liner brush off because I want to go in with that to darken that blue part of the wing over there. Okay, just go around and dip in there. And taking and darkening that electric blue up some. Okay. Now I'm going to line my waterline with the Younique Perfect liner pencil. Or it's Moodstruck Precision pencil in the color Perfect because it's black. Sorry, I need to see a little bit more mirror here. Take it to the edge there. I've got a little teensy tiny bit of fallout. I'll take my makeup wipe and just lightly try and pick that up a little bit. Clean up my inner corners a little bit because I got a little wild with the blue there. Alright. So I'm going to take and line with my liner brush, my clean liner brush now, under where I line the waterline with Expensive, that blue again. These are such great colors. I love color on the eye. I love a good like neutral eye too, but most of the time I like to wear color on my eye. And it can be hard to find really nice super pigmented colors, and Jeffree Starr's formula on these are just awesome. Now I think I'm going to take my little pencil brush. This is the, you've seen me use before, e.l.f. eye crease brush. It's a little one like that. I'm going to just barely dip into the pink and come in and smoke out underneath that blue. Don't forget, y'all, pink and blue makes purple if you get too heavy-handed with your blend in here, because I want a little bit more defined. Alright, so that is that. I'm going to go in with my Siberian, or not my Siberian Gold, my Eclipse Skin Frost. This is going to be my highlight for my brow bone and everything. Get my nice clean brush here. It's kind of damp, so I'm going to dip in to Eclipse and just tuck that right into my inner corner. Kind of looking at it from a distance because I want to see exactly when it's where I want it to be seen from. Not too close up, but okay, can y'all see that nice little sparkle there? This is some wild eye makeup. I'm actually going out in this too, which is going to be interesting. Talk about getting looks. And this video is a little long, guys, I know, but being that it's a graphic shadow, it kind of had to be a little long. Okay. So then for my highlight on my brow bone, I'm actually going to use my liner brush again, because I want to be a little more precise. Dip it once again into Eclipse. And just go right underneath the brow. I haven't filled in my brows, obviously. You can tell that. But just under the brow. Okay, so now we need to do mascara, eyebrows, and lashes. So mascara is Benefit Roller Lash. I think if you want a mascara from the 80s, go or a brand that was around in the 80s, go get the is it CoverGirl? The Great Lash in the. It's one of the drugstore brands, CoverGirl or Maybelline. I can't remember. But that was around back then. And with this look, you could also do, if you wanted to do a colored mascara, you could do a blue or whatever. I personally think I have quite enough color on my eyes that I don't really need any more color up there. So we're just going to go with black. So while my mascara dries, I'm going to go ahead and draw in my eyebrows. And I think today I'm going to go a little bit heavier, like I normally do, because I've been using my brow pencil more than I've actually been using powder. But the powder tends to make it a little bit more intense. So I'm actually using my Younique Addiction palette number 1, and I'm using Forthright, which is this dark brown. And I'm just going to lightly tap in that. Start about midway. Now, one thing about brows in the 80s, a lot of them were very thick, defined, and kind of blocky almost. Not really a look we go for today. Not a look I'm going to be going for today. But I will make sure they're a little bit darker and more defined here. For those of you that just went, oh my gosh, she just licked her brush. Yes, I did. I'm ghetto that way sometimes when I don't want to take the time to wet it another way. And I'm only doing it on myself, so like I'm actually gonna do it on somebody else, but okay, so now we have some eyebrows. And no matter what I do, I cannot make my eyebrows twins. They are sisters, but they are not twins, so sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so for eyelashes, I'm just using a very wispy pair of the Kiss lashes. I'm not going with anything really thick because I want my dramatic eye makeup to show. I almost feel like a little bit like Cleopatra here, so. Which actually, one of the songs we're singing is Walk Like an Egyptian, so that actually might work pretty good. Alright, so apply a little bit of glue to the lid where the corners of the lash are going to be. Because you know those darn things like to lift up. And dip in here. Apply lash glue to the lash. I like this glue so much better than Duo glue. This is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with aloe. It's clear, latex free, formaldehyde free, which is always good. So I'm just going to get these close to the lash line as I possibly can. And kind of adjust and press on. And I seem to do better applying my lashes just straight with my fingers. If you do better with one of the lash tweezer things, help yourself. I'm just a little clumsy for that personally. Tug and position correctly there. Make sure they're right on the lash line. And there we go. Okay, so just a thin wispy lash there. Now for lips, one thing that was big in the 80s was like pink or peach frosty lipstick. So I'm using everything in this video has been Jeffree Starr, but I'm actually using Jeffree Starr's lipstick as well. I'm just gonna clean my lips off a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna be using Dream House, which is this bright frosty metallic. So I'm waiting for that to matte down a little bit, and I'm not a huge fan of matte lipsticks, so I'm going to actually be going over it with my Younique Lucrative Lip Gloss in Lucid, which is this pink. I'm going to step away from the camera for just a second because I forgot to grab my wig. So, I'm feeling blonde today. Alright. So while my lipstick is matting down, I have a comb around here somewhere, but I'll get to that in a second. Oh, there it is. I'm just going to comb my wig out a bit real quick so I don't have any nasty snarls. Now I have a wig I'm going to probably be wearing for the show that's actually curlier and just a little bigger in general because, you know, big hair back in the 80s was the thing. So that's what I'm going to be wearing then. But today I'm just going to be wearing this one. Get my tangles detangled there. Now, if y'all have seen I'm sure y'all have seen my red wig if you've watched any other videos. But this is actually the same style. It's just in like a caramel blonde here. So let me pop this on. Adjust it a little bit. And ooh, lots of hair. So this is my blonde. So now I can go over that lipstick with a little bit of gloss. This just makes it a little more comfortable for me to wear, personally. If you guys like matte lipsticks, you obviously don't need to do this. But okay, so this is one of the 80s looks. I'll probably do a couple more between now and the show, so maybe y'all can vote on which one you like best. But yeah, hope you guys like this one. I know it's a little bit long video, but hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye guys.